left a mess in here. Well, I guess it's 8:30, so I guess we're going to get the show on the road. Ricky, Medic, Vince, Reller, Techno Geek, y'all all here this morning. That's all right. Go to the front shot. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all? Glad to see y'all here. Man, I stayed up too late last night. Let me get all this crap out of here. There was quite a bit of, there was a mess in here last night, I'm going to tell you. Bad morning. Don't tell me how to morning. You better watch your mouth, James. It's too early for your crap this morning. Reller's awake-ish. I hear you. I hear you. Don't forget to subscribe. Nightbot's talking too. Nightbot's already on it. All right. About poured coffee on myself. Woo. Damn, it's early. Psst. James gonna say, psst. Did you do fart? Is that what that is? Is that a Canadian fart? Is that what I hear? Can't let that big rip. It's got to be a. All right. Well, for those of you that were here yesterday, and we're gonna start right off. We're gonna jump right into this because it's just gonna be a great day. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Too dang early. I hear you. All right. But for those, wait a minute, I gotta get this right. I moved my camera last night because I was doing some stuff, and you'll get to see it here in a minute. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, let's wait, not you. What is that? I need the chat to be moved just a little bit because it's, I don't want it that far. Just move it over. There we go. Don't be a hoser, eh? Craig, man, I'm sorry about the call last night, dude. We stayed on the freaking on the phone with my daughter, on Skype with my daughter and granddaughter and son-in-law until like almost 2 o'clock this morning, man. I am so sorry. I wanted to do your stream, but man, I like that OBS stuff you were putting on there. Some of that stuff I didn't even know friggin' existed. That's pretty neat. What I want is a ticker. I want a ticker across the bottom, and I ain't figured out how to do that yet. Yeah, I know, Ben. I get that, but, you know. It's alright. Well, yesterday, if y'all were here, y'all saw me do, I did print Ronin's gun from a skewed view. This is at 200%. I don't know why that man can't model bigger models, but the thing is, if you scale them up, they still print very well. I don't know if they model in inches or what they do, but it's pretty small. Yeah. I know. I went back over there. Oh, the Streamlabs OBS had that built in. I need to do that. I need to export all of my stuff into and try the Streamlabs OBS. I haven't tried it yet. The Streamlabs version of that. I might do that when I do my new machine. When I get that all set up, I might do that. Actually, I want to go check out on that front. See if anybody bought me anything yesterday. Because, man, I tell you what. People are being so nice. It's crazy. It really is. It blows my mind. I don't want orders. Dummy. That won't tell me nothing. Because I know I ain't got nothing coming. I can't afford nothing right now. Computer wish list. Nope. Nothing missing today. Alright. Let me see. You can change what you see on the list to the purchased. Nope. Those two items have been purchased. That's all right though. I like. I don't know, man. I need to even read this. I just got it. I got the cheapest one I could find. All right. Let's get off there. Oh yeah, I get you. I get you. And the thing is, I'll do that too. But what I'll do is probably do a private stream and test it myself. Have my wife in there and she can watch it while I'm streaming. That way it doesn't matter if it messes up. But anyway, back to Ronin's gun. I really want this full size so that I can hold it in my hand, get it painted. You got your screenshot of 1337 yesterday? Woohoo! James got what he wanted. So I guess now you elite, right? You part of the elite? Is that it? Good job, Scalda. You have that lunch, buddy. Scale up like a bagillion %. Is that a that must be a number over the pond. That's not a number over here. Over here it's bazillion, not bagillion. So that, you know, that's the differences between y'all and us. I would keep going for the elite. That's right. That's right. Good morning, Fernando. How are you, buddy? But anyway, this is the gun at 200%. So I didn't like that because I wanted to be able to hold it. Bajillion. Okay. I say, and I may be alone in it, I say bazillion. So it's kind of like Brazilian, but with a buh instead of bruh. Alright. 200%. We got that. So here I'm going to turn on a video. I did a time lapse yesterday. And hopefully y'all can see that. Let me expand it just a touch. It's kind of dark. I forgot and didn't turn the, I think sometime later in the thing I turned the lights on, and later I moved the camera and all kind of stuff. So, but you can see it printing. I printed it at 1,000% because I'm like, okay, 1,000%. That should be big enough. God dang it. So I did that. Now I'm gonna turn on another video because I want you to know how much of a pain in the arse it was. And let's turn you on. Come on, turn on. I'm gonna pull that down here and I'm gonna set that right there. That's me pulling supports off of that sucker. And I did a time lapse of it because when I got it off the build plate, I was like, this is gonna take a while. So that's what we did. What's up, Glenn? How are you, buddy? Yeah, that's my printed printer printing that fast too, Glenn. That was crazy. Man, y'all see how fast this thing prints? Oh, but yeah, well, there it went. Let's try it again. Here. It didn't take as long for me to get the supports off of it as it did for it to print, but it was a pain in the arse to get the supports off of it. All is good in the kingdom. Good job. Dragon Monk, Vince, all of y'all, good morning. The thing is, I want to be able to hold, I want to be able to paint it up, you know, because I'm built like Jason Momoa. Wait, no, that's not right either. No, I'm not. But I could dress up and look like, no, but I could display the gun on like a shelf. I could do that. I could. Because I don't think it'd work any other way. No other way. So, without further ado, and I wish Sean was here so he could see. This is 1,000%. This took 11 hours and 5 minutes to print. Now, that one reason is because of all the damn supports. Because this entire thing, the entire gun inside of the gun, and because I printed like so, but this entire thing had, I mean, supports all the way up the sides, around the chamber, everything. But, and the print quality turned out pretty good. I think that if I do it said way, like so, that it will be better. But the layer height, layer, all that stuff was pretty good. The supports, they were a nightmare. So yeah, I'm going to reprint this, and I'm wondering if I can get away with that. I think I can put it on the bed at 1300%, which I think is what Sean from A Skewed View 3D said that he printed it at. I believe that I can get that on here at 1300%, and it will raise it up about yay high. I don't know. Gotta head to work. Have a great Friday, James. Man, I appreciate it, buddy. No, dude. No. Are you sure you're not my daddy? I've been looking, and I thought I'd found you whenever we met at Murph. But I'm not. Now I'm sad again, James. Sad again. No, James, love you, buddy. Have a good day. Take it easy. Well, time travel, right? But yeah, this the model is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good model. I was looking at some pictures online before I printed it, and they did a really good job of the recreation here. And I think once I print it so that the support, because inside the trigger is really, it fills it up. I use Slick 3R Prusa Edition, and it fills it up with supports. I know, right? I know. But it's yeah, it was just a pain in the arse. I mean, it really was. It's a pain in my butt. All right, all the time lapses are over. Y'all got to see it. Yeah, and I will tell y'all, I found that software, and that software works pretty good. I'm not. You got to buy it to get the high definition version, but the SD is free. And what was the name of that crap? Hold on. Oh, I forget. When OBS is running my it's like Velocity something, I think. I don't know. If you do a search online for Windows desktop time lapse, you'll find it. Don't lend out your red stapler. But anyway, yeah, that's the difference between 200 and 1,000%. That's the difference right there. So I think I'm going to slice this in just a little bit at 1,300% and see if I can get it to. Man, this thing. Look at the. I mean, the bottom, the top layers on that are fantastic. This thing is awesome, man. The printer prints so well. I am so happy with that. I think once like I said, once I get it oriented the way that I want it, so that only the supports are only like right here to hold it up, I think that'll be fantastic. I don't know what a red stapler is unless that's an Office Space reference, but I didn't know it was a red stapler. I just thought it was his favorite stapler. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know that I'll need a brim on these beds, Ricky. It's not. I promise you, these beds perform a little different than the bed that you have on your X1. They stick really well. And they release really well. That's what I thought. I thought it was an Office Space thing, but I didn't know it was red. I like Office Space, but sometimes those movies get on my nerves. Oh, I watched Peter Rabbit yesterday. Bed you have needs a lot of glue stick. Yeah. I heard that there was a lot of uproar about Peter Rabbit because, you know, that whole movie, and I don't know what people were thinking they were going to watch. That whole movie's about them trying to kill that man in every way possible. It's kind of like a Home Alone. I mean, if they went and watched Home Alone, if these people that were in uproar about them trying to kill him went and watched Home Alone, they would be in uproar about that. I don't get it. It bumfuzzles me how some people think. But the movie was decent. it was funny. It wasn't Ready Player One. I'll say that. How about that? All right. That's my whole show. All right. Y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all later. Yeah, and the thing is, no, that's right. That's right. Techno Geek. That's exactly right. Right there. But I can see that being. I didn't care for the Woody Woodpecker movie. I'm not gonna say that Peter Rabbit was a great movie, because it wasn't. But I didn't mind watching it. I got aggravated with Woody Woodpecker because I used to watch that every afternoon, and it wasn't what I used to watch. So that aggravated me about Woody Woodpecker, because I really wanted it to be good, and it wasn't. So, but yeah, don't mess with the rabbits. The Goofy movie is where it's at. I haven't watched the Goofy movie in quite a while. Not gonna lie. So I can see that. The Goofy movie was decent, I guess. I don't know what the people in Hollywood did to you when you were a child, Ricky. I don't know what they did. Wasn't Bill Cosby, was it? No? Okay. That was a joke, by the way. Well, you know, and the thing is, it's kind of like everybody fussing about the latest Star Wars. What was that? The Last Jedi. Yeah, I saw that. But the Last Jedi was inevitable. It was absolutely inevitable. If George Lucas let the franchise die with him, then his franchise would have died. But with a new generation of people, and I'm not talking about historic canon of Star Wars and all that stuff, because I'm not getting into that. But I'm still pulling supports off. The kids that go watch Star Wars, they enjoyed The Last Jedi. They did. It's their story. It's their storyline. It's not mine. It's not my 1977 storyline. So a lot of people got really mad about The Last Jedi, and you know that whole, and don't get me wrong, I understand that whole scene about them going back and the horse racing and all that crap. That was filler crap, is what that was to me. A lot of people liked it, so I can't knock those people. People like different stuff. I mean, you know, but I don't even understand how we get some movies made. All these people fussing about Peter Rabbit, but yet we have horror movies coming out every day. Every day. Oh, you have a Mandalorian tattoo. Damn it. Are you part of the Mandalorian monks? Really, you should check them out, man. Can't touch this. Good morning. I'm not doing the dance this morning. I would, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm almost through with my first cup of coffee, and then I got to get another one, because that 2 o'clock in the morning crap kick your butt. I was telling them yesterday that I'm actually a fan of the new Roseanne. I actually like that. I'm kind of aggravated because they kowtow to all of the stereotypes from today of what they think society needs to see today, instead of sticking with a traditional show. But I understand that. Cool, man. That's cool, Ben. That's all right. You should get into that. I'm too fat. I can't even fit into those outfits. I might be able to dress up as Jabba. Maybe they'd let me dress up as Jabba. I don't know. I don't know if I want to start this print right now or not on this printer. Do I got enough black? I don't know if I got enough damn black to finish it. I'm just about out of black PLA. I need to get some more. Yeah, and not only that, Mike Whaley, Dan was dead when they stopped the series. I hear you, Ben. But yeah, Dan, the husband was dead. So, dude, I didn't even mind Jar Jar. I think that brought a lot of kids, a lot of younger kids into the Star Wars generation that wouldn't have been there otherwise. They wouldn't have cared about the Jedi and all that if it hadn't have been for that goofy. Yeah, started to say some ugly words. If it hadn't have been for Jar Jar, I don't think that that would have mattered. I mean, they wouldn't have been part of the Star Wars collection. I understand Jar Jar. That's the thing. I understand most of the things they've done with Star Wars. Morning, Nappin. How are you, buddy? How's the weather in Sweden? Oh, your kids hate Jar Jar. See, my daughters loved him. They thought it was the funniest thing. They sit down and they wanted to watch episode 1 over and over, which was great for me because it got my girls watching Star Wars. Jar Jar was a Jedi man. Now that's funny, really. That's amazing. I've actually seen that conspiracy theory, though. Or that theory. I ain't gonna say conspiracy, because what the hell kind of conspiracy is that? Yeah. Oh my God, Nappin', go hole up and watch all 8 episodes or 9 movies right now. Good morning, Chris Riley. He's in the house. I'm gonna go over and I'll show the gun off in a minute, and I'll put the time lapse back on in a minute. Probably fixing to overheat my you hate sci-fi and love 3D printers. This is all about sci-fi. This is the replicator from Star Trek. Morning, Zimmy. How are you, buddy? Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Nappin lost a whole bunch of friends. That's just wrong. Damn, Nappin just put his printers on eBay. Why don't you just send them to me? You got my address. Hey. Yes, I watched the entire series of Lost in Space. I actually liked it. I think they did a pretty good job of it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ronin's gun that way. Now I got to figure out how to friggin'... You don't have a touch this surface and put it on the build plate. No, I don't want to scale it. Yeah, I do. I want to scale it. We're going to scale it to 1300% and hit OK. That's more like it. I might have to take that out and put it in mesh mixer and slice it. That would be awesome right there. I won't be able to put it down on the bed though. I'd have to actually slice it into 4 pieces. Dude, that's awesome. Alright, let's go down here. We got finished Lost in Space a couple hours ago. It was alright. I enjoyed it. I think I'll continue watching it. Build your X carriage. You can put it on your i3. Sweet. Ricky's going to show off some progress. That's cool. I actually liked your pictures, Ricky. I really want to print those in this. I got this roll of green just to print your shit. Hold on. And I need to get some khaki. I've got some wood, but I want to get some khaki. But I got this green. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I got this green just to print your stuff. That's all I got it for. And then I've got the TPU, which is somewhere. Probably over here on the floor. I really got to clean up this pigsty. God. Starting to look like a basement like Chris's basement. Oh wait, he's here. Never mind. All right, let me close this because the stream may lag with the stuff open. Later, can't touch this. I don't know your real name, man. I forget. All right, let me go back up to Ricky. Zimmy likes the new Lost in Space is good. Vince won an open box console from an auction. Now to see if all the parts are there and then put together. Yeah, I hope you got it for a really good price, man. That's the bad thing about eBay auctions. Good morning, Roy Holly. How are you, buddy? Didn't have to watch the first couple episodes. Dude, Scott, I watched the entire old series. Yeah, no doubt, dude. I mean, the old series was a campy comedy is all it was. Yeah, I think so too, Ben. I think you'll be all right, buddy. I don't know what y'all talked about, but I hope it works out for you. Okay, do that because really and truthfully, next week I really do want to print some of your stuff. Dude, Ben, I see that James said he's interested. You got to talk to Colin and me, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm down. If I got time, I'm down. Oh yeah, it'd been decades ago. Ben, let's talk offline about that last comment. Not the last one, but the one before it. Yeah, that's fine, Ben. All right, let me go make a cup of coffee. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Don't disrupt the class next door. got to take none of y'all to the principal, do I? Alright, cool. Alright, let me see here. Let me catch up. Y'all ain't talking amongst yourself. You're barely talking at all. Alright. Ben's checking in. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. I ain't even updated my user count yet. Hold on. Let me hit OK and see who's watching. 20 people. Good Lord of mercy. There's 20 people in here. I'll be danged. That's alright. Alright. Well, I do know for a fact that I've got to get some stickers out. I've got 2 different versions right now. I've got my original stickers. I don't know if I showed y'all. That's my original sticker from the Kuntry 3D. And I'm probably going to print those and these right here. And then I'm going to come up with some different ones. And then these, which I cut crooked, which is okay. But these are the, of course, the logo with the Kuntry 3D. Those are my 2 stickers. If you send me something, make sure you send a self-addressed stamped envelope. And if you don't, you might get a sticker anyway. I can probably... One yelling at Fusion 360. I hear you, brother. But I can probably send them off. I can probably afford that, maybe. Listen, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all. Through your donations, I did get a hard drive yesterday. I ordered a 1 terabyte hard drive for my new machine. Still got my list out there, my wish list. A couple things I know have come in on that. I hadn't opened them yet, but they will be making for a good mail thing Thursday. I've been trying to talk with computer people that build computers now, because the last time I built a computer, I hear you, Zimmy. Go ahead, buddy. My address is in the thing down there. But last time I built computers was 2001, so I really don't keep up with the technology of what's here today. I know that this is an i7 7700 that I'm currently using, but 3 weeks it's gone. Or earlier if I get, the parts for the other one. But I have a wish list listed down below. If you go out there and you see something you might be able to do, then that's great. It's only to replace the machine. We might do a different wish list later, as far as lighting or something like that. But right now, this room is so full. And I've got that TiVo little monster coming from Mr. Eddie Moser. And I have no idea where I'm going to put that. So, yeah, I believe that this Sunday is going to be a rearranged day. I'm going to get some help in here, and we're going to get this rearranged. Ricky, isn't upgrading and learning about printers fun? I'm sitting here watching y'all's chat go back and forth, you and Chris, and it's really cool though, because I remember when I got my ANET, the A8, and I jumped on that forum on Facebook, man, and I started just doing things and putting things on it and like that stuff, and it snowballs, man. And then you get it printing perfectly, and you tear it apart, and you build something else. So, yeah, it's the way that works. 19 watchers and 11 likes. Well, hey, I appreciate y'all hitting the smash button. I appreciate that. Somebody got mad yesterday for me doing the morning headlines, but you know what? I'm gonna do them anyway. So we're going to go to our favorites there, and the not so favorites there. Alright, so what do you want first? You want the left or the right? And I'm not saying far left and far right, I'm just saying left and right. The 2 different sides of the fence over here. Which headline should we listen to first? Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And you get to see the progression of the quality of the prints is what's so cool, man. I mean, and I know that the supports take away a lot of this, but let me pop this down here so I can see what I'm doing. But if you look at the print quality on the pieces that didn't have friggin' supports, that thing printed well, man. And this is off a plastic printer. A plastic printer. Hey, if you empty it out, my address is in the description below, Ben. So if you empty it out, that'll help me buy a computer. Oh, Scott. That's hard for me, man. You know, in Florida yesterday, there were 2 policemen killed. And I'm going to start off with that. Pray for those people's families. Because that was senseless violence. They were shot through the window of a restaurant, from what I understand. I try not to get on the news because it pisses me off so bad. Yeah, 2 deputies dead after shooter fires through window into Florida restaurant. Killed 2 police officers through a window. Chicken shit. That's what I say about that. That is chicken shit. You have a problem with the police department? Go take it up with them. Yeah, I see crickets. I see crickets. No, I get it. Okay, so we want to... The only one I got was Zimmy1958 who said, start with the left. Okay, now this is what... And I'm not reading anything into it. I'm reading the headline. Okay? Headline. Comey memo. This is the left side. We're going to do the right side in a minute. Left side. Comey memos renew questions over Trump's behavior. That's the headline. There. Okay? So now let's go to the right side. The headline is Trump, not fair that Flynn's life destroyed while Comey can leak and lie and make lots of money. Those are the 2 headlines. That's all. Read it. Digest it, and choose your own path, people. Choose what you want to believe. I am not a preacher. I am not a politician. You choose your own path in this life. All right. Dang, we lost like 5 people watching just because I read headlines. Isn't that lovely? Those are the headlines. But the two police officers shot in Florida, that hurts my heart. You know, I saw a memo last night that instead of saying F the police, why not stop breaking the effing law? I might be able to go with that one because I don't care who you are. You break the law, it is what it is. When I get pulled over for a speeding ticket, I still appreciate the service these officers are doing. Glenn and his boys, I was really happy the other day because I don't do it to every one of them, but they go up to every police officer and they shake their hand and they thank them for what they're doing. They thank them. Them boys do. Glenn does it. The boys do it. Grisilla does it. And I do it. I don't, like I said, I don't do it to everyone, but if I'm walking within, I don't go way out of my way to go talk to an officer most of the time, but if I'm walking by one within, 4 or 5 feet, shaking hand, appreciate you. I appreciate what you do every day. Because that officer never knows when he puts that uniform on whether or not he's coming home. That is, to me, is service. I learned something disturbing last night from my son-in-law who's in the Air Force. And it disturbed me. Not that it hurts my feelings or I'm mad about it. I'm not. Believe me, I am not mad about it at all. They have feeling classes in the Air Force. Feelings classes. Let that sink in for a minute. In our armed forces, they have feelings classes. It's still sinking into me. I'm sorry. That's why I paused there for a second. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. What the hell is wrong with people this day and age? All right. So I'm wondering if the gun will fit on the build plate. I'm not sure that it will. I don't know how to use mesh mixer that well, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to take mesh mixer, split the gun in half, and then split it in quadrants that'll glue back together nicely to make a good weapon. And then I'm going to print it flat on the bed with no supports whatsoever. And I believe that once I do that, this will be a fantastic replica, because as I said, the model is fantastic. The model looks good. The detail is good. I believe that with a decent paint job and a little bit of tender loving care, this can be a viable prop. Yeah, Chris Riley, I can see that, man. They just want to throw you on the ground. I understand. I get it. But this thing is solid. It's a little front heavy. I wouldn't, if this was a weapon, I really wouldn't want to tote it. But the model is awesome. I do enjoy the model a lot. So go check out Show 'em stuff. You can look them up on Thingiverse, and I have to look for what their username is on Thingiverse. If somebody can hop over on Thingiverse and tell what I don't know if it's under a skewed view on Thingiverse. It may be, but if you can, hop over on Thingiverse and see what they can search for to find all of a Skewed View's models on Thingiverse. Because they do have quite a few. Now, we'll say you have to scale them up a little. 200% and 1000%. So you do have to scale them up quite a bit. Musicians assume drug use. Well, Ricky, you know, if the shoe fits, man. I'm just messing with you, Ricky. You know how that works. Now, a couple of y'all were talking about somebody, and I know Glenn hasn't, talked about not having any alcohol forever. Wow, Chris, really? If you like burn some incense in your car, you probably wouldn't get that. Yeah, Tanner, I get it, man. I can't say that. I wish. I'm not even gonna say I wish I could say that. I'm not gonna say that. I understand, Glenn. Glenn gave his story the other day, what happened, and when he was talking with Grant, I think it was, because I heard him say it. It wasn't a chat thing. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But nope, I did not. I grew up, sneaking Mad Dog 2020 and some Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, and then we moved on to Bacardi 151. You've had long hair since the 80s. You hairband heifer. A couple asked for it. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem, Scott, is that people ask for it. I mean, if a police officer says, turn around and put your hands on your head, turn around and put your damn hands on your head. Don't keep walking towards him. Don't say but. Nothing. Just turn around. Cooperate. Do your thing. Get it over with. If you're not guilty, then you're not guilty. Ha. Me too, Mad Dog, etc. I hear you. I hear you. No, we progressed through the liquor, through the alcohols as we grew up. And then we get the Milwaukee's Best, because that's what Uncle Joe had in the refrigerator, and that's what we could steal. That type of thing. It's just like cigarettes, man. I started smoking when I was 9 years old. Why? Because it was part of my environment. It was what was to do. Colt 45. No, I didn't do malt liquor. I missed that. Didn't do it. I know it was cheap. I hear you. But Milwaukee's best, old Milwaukee. I mean, they were pretty cheap too, buddy. But you know, it's amazing though. I mean, even no Techno Geek, and I will give you my opinion if you want it. I have a decent theory. I think. I really do. I think to me, yeah, brother, I get you, Slug. That's why when I started vaping, I apologized to my kids. No, it's not that, Techno Geek. Let me tell you something. I don't think the U.S. police are power hungry. I think that a lot of, now, don't get me wrong, there are bad apples in everything that you do. And with today's cameras and stuff like that, they just get caught a lot more. And they don't sensationalize the good stuff. They sensationalize the bad stuff. That's rule number one, okay? Number one. The media puts stuff out there before any information is known about what the hell happened. Used to, that didn't happen. Used to, cases were investigated, things were done, and then the media got a hold of it. Hey, so-and-so convicted of this. That's problem number one. Media coverage is bad for police officers in today's age. That's just the way it is. That's the way it is. Two, you have to understand how long we have been in Iraq and Afghanistan in war. Okay? Some of these people that are police officers now, from their teenage years to when they become a police officer, their entire time was combat. It was combat. That's exactly what that was. They have been in combat from the time they graduated high school until they become a police officer. That mindset doesn't change that quickly. Okay, when they get out of the service and they go into being a police officer, that fight or flight mechanism, that the different levels of danger, and you can look them up. They're like red, yellow. They're always at yellow or above in their head. Always above, yellow or above. I think that's one of the problems with police officers today. Good morning, cheap 3D printer. That's my opinion. That's nobody else's. I think that's one of the things that we have to look at, is that not everyone, but a lot of these officers are still in combat mode all the time. So let's leave that alone. This is a 3D printing channel, and I don't want to get into politics or how things work that way. So that's my opinion. If you don't like it, cool. If you do, cool. It is what it is. Fun King, do it. You're welcome, Techno Geek. You're welcome. I mean, that's my thoughts on this. I sit and I watch the media, and all you ever see is negative coverage anymore. Used to, the news covered the news. And it wasn't that people wanted to see sensationalized news everywhere. You know, not only that, look at right now, I'm sitting here in my trailer home, coming through on your cell phone, on your tablet, on your desktop, on your TV. I'm a redneck from Wakulla County, Florida. That's it. That's what I am. Who happens to have a hobby and a passion for 3D printing. So I can get in my bedroom and I can broadcast without an FCC license, without any governing body whatsoever. I mean, yeah, there are some things that will, get me kicked off of YouTube or whatever, but without any governing body, I can put my feelings and my points of view and my things across into your living room. I don't do that. I try to keep my opinions and thoughts to myself. This is a all-inclusive hobby and thing that I love to do. I don't care who you are. I want you to learn how to 3D print. Yeah, let me catch up. Let me catch up right now. All right, so Fun King 3D's having fun with the E12. Cheap 3D printers here. Let's talk 3D printers. He's going to start the AM8 assembly today. Sweet, man. Hey, what do you need? Ask any questions you got about the AM8 or whatever you got. It's actually a hell of a lot easier than you think it is. Okay. We're back on the news. Let's get off the news. Tanner, I agree with the review. The best 3D printer ever. I haven't got there yet. So, all right. So, all puppies and kittens doesn't do it. You're right. No, I get that. I get that, Hack Monkey, but balance is a good thing. Okay, so I'm getting off of that. I'm done with that. Skewed Views got audio hiccups. Nobody else has said anything about it. Show them. I did show off your gun earlier. Here, let me pop up the time lapse so you can see it. That's the time lapse of the print, and let me take up the time lapse of me taking off supports. I worked on this thing, and it turned out great, man. The print quality on the printer is great. I do need to find a different orientation because taking those off, as you can see in the video, was a pain in my arse. So, yeah. Well, it's 1,000%. That is 10x. You were saying 13x, so I still got to go. You know, I want to put it on the bed in an orientation that will print. Yeah, it's 10 times the size that it prints. Slug, this is 2x. So this is 200%. This is 1,000%. And I'm going to do a 1,300%. Was that me after 10 cups of coffee? No, that was actually me really tired. Just doing a time lapse. I'm going to turn the time lapse off for the print. We don't need those on right now. All right, let me catch up. Fun King, there you go. All right, I may have to shoot you some Twitter questions. I'm going to live stream the AM8 build. Cool, cheap 3D printer. Do that. When I get up and go and get away from this thing we call live streaming. Yeah, dude, I was actually going to go to bed and leave it printing, but I couldn't do that. I had my hat on the side table. So I told my wife, I said, I'll be done in a minute. And you know how that turned out. Oh, okay. Let me see. Straight on the handle is the best. Yeah, it may be, but I don't think I can get it at 13. Maybe. I might be able to turn it straight up. I don't know. I will be able to on my Haribo once I get it put back together. We might do that this afternoon, guys, because I really need to get that thing back printing. Lynn might be streaming tonight. I don't know. I had thought about it. I don't know if I want to get on there or not. Not tonight. We have a funeral tomorrow, so we've got to get up in the morning and go to Georgia. Have to take the dog to the vet this afternoon. I think she's got bronchitis. She's been hacking up a lung the last few days. Cool. I've never seen the U10. I don't even know what that is. Oh, man. What we got here? We got 16 people from what I can see in here. That's what it looks like. 16. Is that right? 17. Alpha Wise U10 is 400 by 400 by 500. Is it a Cartesian printer, Tanner? Ricky? Is it a Cartesian printer? I don't know that I don't want another 500 millimeter Cartesian printer. Okay, so it's an S4 clone. Okay. For $500. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, guys, I will tell you the inertia at 500 mil it depends on the model. But if you're doing anything that's tall and skinny, hey, well, good morning, Mars on the Rocks. That's the first time I've seen your name now, so if you want to throw your actual name out there, we try to call each other by first names. I forget a lot. And there's so many Joes and Rons and Mikes, I can't remember which is which. So, but if you want to throw it out there, that's your choice. But good morning and welcome to the channel. But the inertia on tall, skinny prints at 500 millimeters. Oh, Seth. Well, that should be easy. Maybe. We'll forget it, or I'll forget it. Everybody else may remember it, but I'll forget it. Yeah, my name's Walter. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I don't Seth on the Rocks. But the inertia at 500 millimeters for a Cartesian bed for a tall, skinny thing becomes fun. He's 99% sure that he'll be in the stream tonight. Yeah, I don't know if I will or not. I thought about trying to make it, but I don't know. I have to get the link and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how that works. Yeah, but then, then making a box or whatever, if it's got really tall sides, that won't be so bad. But even that's going to get some, Yeah, Ricky, I get you. And that's why I'm getting this TiVo little monster, is so that I can print 500 millimeter extrusions without that. Take it easy, show them. Have a good day. And I am going to print this bigger once I get the printer going. I want to finish it. I want it to look good. So we're going to do that. I'm going to make it a display piece for when I go to makers fairs and stuff. It's going to sit on my table like so. Going to have to only make... Well, not with the Delta. I mean, with a Delta, you don't get that movement either. And I can slow it down a little bit. I don't have to print it, 140 millimeters a second with it. So I think I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to do that. I really want to print. I really want to print something. I really do. If this printer is printing fine, y'all know what? Somebody go out there and find me a model that will fit on the Mark III, the Prusa Mark III, that I can print in purple. I want something that will look good in purple, all purple. I want something that will look good in all purple. Somebody go find me a model, and we'll look at it and find it. And then, somebody find one that will look good in red copper, because I'll put a red copper one on the Kuntry bow, the printed printer. So we will do that. Damn, I got so much stuff to get to. I'm starting to get like Chris Riley. Thing 27, 6, blah, 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 blah. Let me copy this. And when you find it, do it this way. Is this the purple one? Let me check what we got. Let me see. Let's go to Thingiverse. Oh, let's click on a thing so that we can change that. A purple worm. I saw this. Alright, so he's good with Scalda. Alright, so what's the other one? Let me see what the other one is. Let me check the other number. I don't want to just jump on it. But that one pretty much says purple worm. Or purple, yeah, purple worm. So, let's see. Go to Thingiverse. Let's go to a thing. I don't care if it's customizable or not. Let's just replace the thing number. And see. Uh-oh. I got a 404 on that number. Techno Geek. You're talking about the worm? Let me see. Yeah, it's going to take some supports. But I think I can do it. It's got a rock base and then just the worm. It actually doesn't. If I do that correctly, they have one that's sliced and doesn't take any supports. They actually split it and put it on here, and you can actually mirror it, and I think it would be alright. Alright, Glenn's got a thing here. Would look great in purple. Let's see. Let's see if we agree with Glenn. Everybody go check it out now. Because we've got 1, 2, 3. I couldn't find Techno Geeks. And then I'm not printing a Pokemon. Scott. Okay. So there we got that. So let's go over here to Thingiverse. Let's look at Glenn's. Alright. So let's go down here to here. And let's paste the thing. The Clumsy Dragon would look good. That would, and I think it prints in place. I like that too. Alright, so now let's take Techno Geeks. Now I guess all of these are for purple, because that is a small number. Hack Monkey, I was looking at that. It was kind of weird looking. I'm still getting a 404 on that. I am absolutely getting a 404 on the 168-1983. And it's got thing colon in it, so it's saying it can't find it. I don't have any way to look that up. Cause yeah. Childhood flashback from Mike. Alright, so let's see what 1473207 is. Let me go over here. Change Glenn's number to this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hit enter. Yeah, but that's a multicolor, and I'd want to print that multicolored. That actually wouldn't be bad, but it is a lot of parts, and I basically just want to print in purple and not a lot of parts. So I'm going to let y'all decide. Okay, we've got Techno Geek. I'm sorry I can't see yours. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3 that we can see. I'm gonna knock Mike's out. So let's vote. Let's vote. Okay, let's vote if it's the Clumsy Dragon or the Purple Worm. One of those two is getting printed. Let's just say that. One of those two is getting printed in this 3D Best Q filament. I had a razor knife. This one will work. Let's see if we can get that satisfying. And we did. Okay. Alright, so, hey Don, how are you, buddy? So I've got 1, 2, 3 worms, 1, 2 Clumsy Dragons. The oldest thing is number 2. Okay. So we have 3 worms and 2 dragons. There's 3 dragons. All right, I need a tiebreaker. The next one's tiebreaker. Dragons. 4 worms. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I was thinking yours. All right, so now we're tied. We got Mike Whaley with a dragon. All right, somebody pipe in that hasn't piped in already. Oh, Dragon Monk got it. So we're doing the dragon, and let me tell you, I will do the worm because I did think that was pretty cool. So I will do the worm, just not with the first one. And there's another, well, Fun King popped in with a dragon. He didn't vote, so there he is again. I can't count. Y'all quit. Purple worm, red dragon. Purple worm, red dragon. Let's do the dragon first. It looked like it'll print in one shot, and I don't have to split it. So, all right. Let's load some filament on the Prusa. I gotta get the bed straight first. Some dummy put it on crooked. Take off that beautiful galaxy gray that's up there and put on some purple. I tell you, this humidity has gotten into this, so we're going to preheat this to PLA temperatures while we do a slice and dice on the thing. Okay. All right, so let's download. I am going to download the Clumsy Dragon. Got spikes. Let's see. So we have the spiky one there. Okay, there's one without spike. Oh, then there's one with high spikes. And then there's one with regular spikes. I'm just going to get the regular dragon with regular spikes. It's 13 megabytes. The one with high spikes is 53 megabytes. So we're going to do this one. We're downloading that one. Now let's go over here and grab the... I'm going to download the entire purple worm because they have it split so that it'll print flat on one surface. So we're going to download the entire zip file for the purple worm. Alright, so now we have the Dragon Spike 3 in here, and I am going to just straight up use Prusa control for the Mark III. Alright, y'all start thinking about this red copper. I need something pretty that I can print on the Kuntry bow in red copper. Something that would be, you know, profound or something. Alright, let's load some filament. Take the SD card out. We're going to stick it in the machine because that's where it needs to be for me to do what I got to do. Oh, that's something I'm going to miss too. That case doesn't have a reader in the front, so I'm going to have to get one of those. Alright, so Techno Geek, if you can paste it in that bar, go right ahead. Okay, Don, we'll look at it, buddy. We'll see what we got. Alright, so I am looking for... I'm going to import file, import model file, and we are going to go to downloads. I know, I'm doing stuff without showing you. Downloads and find the Clumsy Dragon. I was looking for the purple dragon. Dragon Spike 3, that's what it's called. Alright, so I do got to have supports in this. Son of a buck. I didn't want supports, but there's lots of supports in this actually. That sucks, but we'll do it. Let's turn on supports for everywhere. We're going to do this at a, let's do it at a 15% infill. We're going to do it at a 0.15 Prusa PLA, and we're going to generate. Yeah, I know they do. Prusa Control has actually some of the best and easiest. Walter has support PTSD. I know, man, after that model last night, dude, that was a lot of damn supports. It really was. Okay, cool. I'm glad Xander did it. But yeah, with Prusa Control, the supports come off really easy. Flexible filament giveaway. Check out my channel if you fancy it. I don't know about fancying, but I might like it. Yeah, I don't mind 1453995 in copper. I will look at that in just a second. Let me save my G code here. And we are going to save this to the F drive and hit save. It's writing out now. Oh God, my back is killing me already today. And I ain't even done nothing yet. I am going to try my best to get all of this stuff done on Sunday. Tomorrow, like I said, we have stuff to do. So it won't be done tomorrow. But I really want to get stuff moved around because, yeah, just because. There's a much better, I can use my space in here much better than what I'm currently using it. Because this will actually fit in the corner over there. The whole corner is wasted, basically, with the plotter in it, and I've got to move that around. I like this direction as far as filming. I can redo the back wall. We can do all that stuff and get it nice and pretty and do all that if I want to. Don't really give a damn if you don't want to do it. You just love my logos and graphics. I bet you do, Ryan Prior. Hey man, how you been? Oh, we got G code. So let's get this put on the Prusa real quick. Let's eject that, and then we'll start worrying about the copper. We're going to do the same thing. I've only got one suggestion on the copper model so far. So y'all need to yes, it's good. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So let's stick you in there. Shouldn't take it long to start printing. It's already preheated and loaded. I think I'm going to invent a 3D printer that prints tacos. Would y'all buy that for $1? If I built a printer that printed tacos? Y'all hear that? For those of you that have the Mark III, does yours do that? While it's printing, it's quiet as it can be. But that is the loudest one I got. That is the loudest Z move that I've got on any printer I have. Yep. The rest of it, it's quiet. Yep, I lubed everything, believe me. Okay, so it's inside the power supply. I can deal with that. Gotta make sure it sticks, guys. It looks like it's going to. Looks like we got a good... Man, that is a purple. Good Lord of mercy, that's purple. It's going to be pretty, though. I don't know if y'all can see that. Got the slicer in front of my face. I can't see crap. Pull up OBS. There we go. Oh, it's freaking purple. That's for dang sure. Alright. Add a little bit of white light into yours. Not me. I got a nice big old tall can of 3-in-1 oil laying back here on the shelf. Matter of fact, if I move my arm, you can see it laying over underneath that spool of filament right down there. That is a can of 3-in-1 oil that stays over there. Who is the maker of the filament? This is 3D Best Q. 3D Professional Printer Filament. Stable, accuracy, reliable, and high quality. That's what it says. Color is purple. 1 kilogram spool. I think I got it for $11.99 for the spool. It was on my mail thing Thursday. A week ago. Not this past one, but the one before. Any of y'all catch my mail thing Thursday from yesterday? I know a couple of you did, but I want to know what you thought of the intro. I think Chris Riley talked on it and thought it was funny with the dueling banjos. There's no copyright on that music, by the way. I did check on that, so it was all right. I enjoyed that. Oh, the intro was good, Scalda, but the rest of it sucked. Is that it? Yeah, I when you said 38 seconds in, you were laughing out loud. I was like, 38 seconds. That's got to be the end of the intro. So, all right, let's see how we're doing. What are we doing here? All right, let's get on some copper now. I've got to preheat this and snatch this out of here. And we're going to do some of this red copper. I've got one model. One model suggestion for copper. Let's go see what that is. Alright, let's get off there. I downloaded the purple worm. Let's see what this model is here. This model, oh, a griffin. Dude, that's pretty awesome. I think you're right. I think that would look good. I do. Let's heat that up. Anybody bitching about that? Oh, no. Let's go back. I want to preheat. And let's preheat PLA. Now, this one, I don't guess nobody else is jumping in, so I don't guess anybody else cares. All right, cool. All right, it is a griffin. If you want to see it, I think that will make a beautiful red copper print. I actually want to print that large because that'll be cool. God, clean up this pigsty. I don't know if y'all ever did it. When I was younger, I had a, I had vinyl. I still have vinyl, by the way. I'm still a vinyl nut. I love my albums. I have a lot of albums, probably 200 or 300 albums, vinyl records, and all of them are original. I don't have any remakes. I missed something. Hold on, what'd I miss? Yeah, cheap 3D printer just became a country zombie. And sorry about the screen share. Let's go back to Control F. A copper Buddha. Griffin is really cool. Yeah, and Chris, I am going to do the Griffin. I may do a Buddha, but you know, I'm like one of those that does the Simpson Buddha or something. All right, so let's wrap up this Ice 3D Black that I got for free. Oh, we need to have a respooler, like the respooler from Matter Hackers on April 1st that they announced. I'm gonna try to hold Dave Gaylord to that. No, I like the Homer Buddha, man. Yoda Buddha just seems sacrilegious to me, but Homer Buddha seems to work in my mind. So, and I know it's not a very big place. My mind didn't, but Homer Simpson seems to work as Buddha to me in my mind. So, we're gonna do a Griffin in copper, and I'm probably going to blow it up some. Let me put this down here in my roll on the floor. Yeah, my spool holder is on the floor for this one. It's another thing I really want to get done. Okay. Let's get this fed in there. Oh, shut up. I'm looking through the bifocals over here. There we go. Fed right in. How about that? Chris, I need to do the filament change on this one for the Bowden. I hadn't done it yet. You need to do the calculation for me so I don't have to. Because math, you know. Let's see how we do here. That's pretty good. It cleaned that black out pretty good a while ago. And that's pretty much straight this red copper color. So we're going to do that. We're good there. Alright. Where's Ryan? I wonder if we can repurpose the old VHS rewinders to respool some filament. Might be able to. $40 centimeters done. Mars on the rocks, buddy. Take it easy, man. Come back and see us sometime. We'll be here. Going on an hour and a half now. You know, we got another 30 minutes or so. Push the plastic back. Okay, do that for me. Because it's, dude, it is so friggin' loud on that. And it's only on the Z. I mean, of course, this is printing at the high power or whatever. So it's louder, but it's not loud. That Z movement is just friggin' loud. It's aggravating me. Alright, so, first things first, let's download the file. I haven't downloaded it yet. Griffin Sculpture we are downloading. Alright, now we are going to go into Slick 3R Proofs Edition for the Mark II. And we're going to import said model. What's up, kid? Nah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Alright. So, what is this? This is Griffin. Griffin Sculpture STL. It actually looks pretty large already. I'm just going to print it at that size. Oh, this is a scan. Somebody scan this in. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to slice now and see if it'll give me. Yeah, I'm not changing anything. This is 0.15. It's optimal layer height. Everything is as it should be. We're going to export the G code to the card that I haven't put in there yet, which I'm going to do it this minute. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to go down to F, and we're going to say Griffin Sculpture, and we're going to export. It is written. It is good. So let it be written. So let it be done. Creeping Death by Metallica. Sweet. Says it's going to take 7 hours and 27 minutes to do. So we're not going to watch this today here. But I will show you the outcomes of these two prints. Probably tomorrow morning. Because I'm probably going to do a morning coffee tomorrow morning. I won't do one on Sunday. But I don't think my wife wants to get up and leave before I would be done with coffee. So we're going to probably do that in the morning. If y'all want to get up early on a Saturday. If you don't, then don't join me. Griffin Sculpture. But we will be probably talking about these on that. Because I'm not doing anything tonight. Trying to see. I got some paper towels down here. See if I want to get some alcohol and clean off the bed. Before it starts rolling around on me. It's got 3 degrees on the bed. Because for some reason Slick 3R wants to put it at 60 degrees instead of 55. So let's clean the bed off a little bit with some alcohol. Support touching build plate. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, did I need a support? Nope. Let's see how it does. I don't think I do. Actually, if you look at the curves on them, I don't think I'm going to need a support. I think that can be built the way it is. The wing may give me an issue right there. Nah, I think I'll be good. Really, I'm just saying. I believe I'll be good. I believe that will print with no supports. If it wasn't for, I mean, I might have a little artifacting under the chin, under his beak there. But I believe that there's enough of an angle there that it will actually catch it. So I think we'll be good. Yep, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to need it. So we will see. I'm going to do it without. It's not super big, but man, that's actually going to lay down a pretty color. Once I get a couple layers down here, I'll show you this color. It's actually a really good color. I like that color for sure. It's called Red Copper. It is from 3D Best Q on Amazon. I think it was $11.99 for my rolls. Now I'm not going to guarantee those prices. I don't know when you're watching this video, and if you're not part of my morning crew, then yeah, no, that's I doubt it. So let me close down this one. The Dragon is printing. The Griffin is printing. OBS is running. And this says we have 18 people in here. That's awesome that 18 people are still here. I am out of coffee again right now. So I may go make another cup of coffee unless somebody wants to bring it to me. I think the closest one is probably Glenn. So Glenn, I'll see you in about 3 hours. Bring my coffee. I bet I got a chuckle. Bet I got a chuckle. Brian Vines, about time you made it. About time you got out of bed. This is not Dungeons and Dragons, man. That doesn't work that way. If it's not a real damn cup of coffee, I'm just going to like roll a die and slap you. Oh, he was getting tacos for the office. Tacos. That better be breakfast tacos. Roll for initiative. I hear you, bro. Oh, y'all got to see this. I gotta show this. I gotta show this first layer porn first thing in the morning. Now, whether or not it'll be in focus or not, that's a different question. Let me fix that. Focus. Focus. Focus, people. Focus. Hit OK. Let's get a little closer than that, even. First layer porn. Woohoo! And I don't know if the color is doing justice on the thing or not, but that's friggin' awesome. That is an awesome color. First layer prawn. You ain't had no coffee yet? Says we got 20 watching. I'll be dang. Oh, the glare. I know. Wait. I might be able to fix that one. That might actually be coming from here. Hey, no glare. And you can still see it. I need to do away with the autofocus. Hold on just a second. Let's go to configure video. It's up there. Let's close that down right there. Go to here. Camera control. Let's undo the focus. Kind of hard with it moving. I ain't pausing it. That's good enough right there. Oh, I get you. Arizona. My family, I got some family in Arizona. My daughter and son-in-law are in Arizona. Alright, so that's about as good as it's going to get on the focus. Now I'm going to go back to the front and we'll turn the top shot on for you to watch there. Now, you don't get to see as much of the comments, but you know, yeah, we're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it running in the background there. Yeah, it's about to get hot there, that's for sure. No, I don't like that hot weather. We were in Phoenix, oh God, 5 or 6 years ago. The 1st of August. It hit 126 while we were there. That's too friggin' hot. I don't give a crap who you are. There's no sense in being that hot. '84th layer porn? Yeah. I guess it's good for the rheumatoid arthritis. I don't know, or the rheumatism, whatever you want to call it, the breathing stuff. I don't care if it was dry heat, whatever it was friggin' hot. We're doing good back there on the dinosaur. We're doing good up here on the griffin. And if this turns out good, I'll probably do a big, I don't know, I may do the sorceress in this. What do y'all think? I may do the actual sorceress on this printer in this red copper, because that is awesome. The link that just came up, the streamlabs.com Kuntry 3D, that's the fastest way to support the channel. We have other ways listed down below, even a wish list on Amazon for those of you that haven't been here. The brand of the copper filament, Brian, is 3D Best Q. Let's show it again. 3D Best Q. Amazon special of $11.99. I don't know. We will see. And yeah, Zimmy, I probably will, because I'm going to tell you, man, I like that model. You want to say you got a spool of that? Cool. The red copper is a pretty color. I'm going to tell you now. I'm actually happier with it. I've got copper and bronze up here from 3D Solutech. Wait, nope. What is that? The bronze is from some off-brand crap. But I did get the copper, I believe. Let me look. Yep. I got a... Nope, that's real gold. I don't have a copper. This is my first copper. Got real gold and bronze. So, I'm comparing apples and oranges again. Really? Can't find that on Amazon now. Yeah, I don't know. It might have overwhelmed them, because I've seen that happen. Nope, mine looks, this looks very coppery. I mean, you can see the color decently, I guess, on the printer. It's moving kind of quickly. Okay, and that may be why, because I'm gonna tell you now, the red copper color on this is fantastic. It's very pretty. It's like $18 now. Oh crap! Yeah, that happens a lot too. I can make sure that it's red copper. Make sure what it says. That's purple. That's not it. Just make sure you can read that. Let me get over there. Red copper. So I'm not joshing you. It is red copper, and it's $18. Ryan Prior, I will tell you this: if this, let me get this print done first, and let me see how it turns out. But if it continues at the color it's at now, I would pay $18 if I needed a copper color for a print. And as you can see, or you really can't, but hopefully you can see, kinda. It's no joke. It's laying down smooth as butter. Now that really depends on your Ricky. That is cool, man. That's absolutely awesome. Yeah, I need to get some metallic copper. This one's, I don't think this is metallic. It might be. The shimmer on it might look metallic, but it's just red copper, so that would be awesome. Oh, really? The Pantone match? That's awesome. Nothing wrong with that, if you can match a Pantone with it. But I'm gonna print this Griffin in it and see. But right now, dude, I mean, no joke. It is, that is slick. That is, it's pretty. Really, I've never had a problem with any Solutech. Oh, Mark, I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I love this Arbello bed. Now, I haven't had it. I mean, if you saw my thing, I haven't had it that long. So, it hasn't been on the printer that long. But so far, it's performed absolutely fantastic. Just like it should. Yeah, Ricky, I'm glad you liked that, buddy. That was actually my first color that I ever got of 3D Solutech, was that color. I hate that infill pattern. I hate it with a passion. Really need to change that. Makes for strong prints, but I just don't like that infill pattern. Let's move along. Now, I will tell y'all, this is... Yeah, no, I'm running the Mark II, the Mark IIs firmware, Mark. Oh, I do. It just takes a lot longer than the rectilinear, Chris Riley. I mean, rectilinear, it does one line, does the thing, then it does the line the other way. It's so much faster than this. I like it, but I like the rectilinear for speed-wise. Now, I will tell y'all, and y'all can see in the reflection, that this is printing on the Kuntry bow, the 3D printed printer. So, and you're watching the speed right now. I'm not speeding anything up. That's live. That's how fast this is printing right now. So, just FYI, I was told yesterday that it didn't have the quality of the Mark II, and I'm sorry, but it does to me. Mark Mendoza, yeah, I like the color of the filament too, but this bed, yes, once I figured out my mistake when I put it on, if you go back and you watch the second part of my installation, which was at like 3 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Once I fixed that problem, it took like 2 seconds for it to pick up. It ran through all the calibrations. I was amazed that my plastic printer was square, but it was. It actually said it was square, so I was happy with that. But, yes, as for right now, I cannot fuss nor complain about the Arbello bed. Matter of fact, I will sing its praises until it gives me something else to do. Purple Dragon's coming along back there too, Glenn. That might be something that Zach gets. Brian, yeah. Most of the parts, and I'm just going to say this right off the top, because you can go and do an AM8, okay? The AM8 conversion from the ANET A8 to an all-metal ANET A8. The extrusions, I just grabbed a 2040 extrusion to print, and I printed them. These are with 3 outside shells. I would do it with 2 outside shells and 85%. That's the Haribo 2040 over here. Yeah, this one. That is actually, yeah, I didn't even know it was called the Haribo until I talked to Joseph Prusa about it. But anyway, Brian, let me finish with you first. A couple of these are off of other printer mods for the ANET A8, so, or off for the AM8, but the extrusions, I just searched for 2040 and then stretched them out in a Z and printed out the sizes that were needed for the AM8. So that, yeah, that'll work just fine. Mark Mendoza, yes, this is also running the Mark IIs firmware. It's got an original Prusa Pender probe and Prusa Mark 42 on it. It's running the Mini Rambo. So it is a true Haribo. Which is what I didn't even know that was a thing. When I was standing outside talking to Joseph Prusa in Goshen, and I told him about it, he goes, "Oh, so you built a Haribo?" And I'm like, "If you say so." Didn't know. It's just like when I printed this one, I didn't know that there was such a thing. I didn't know there was an AP8. I didn't know any of that. I went into all this blind, and then I find out that all these people had. Good, Ken. I'm glad you're here, buddy. I found out that all these people had designed this stuff. Just nobody builds them. They design them and then let them sit there. On the Kuntry bow, I am using the Orballo Pender probe. It was from Orballo. So, Mark Mendoza from Twisted Sister. That would be awesome. Listen to a little Twisted Sister in my time. And he could say, "Yes, Glenn," and you would be like, "Sweet," and you'd have no idea. Good, Ben. I'm glad you're back, buddy. Robbie Mack, I don't even know if I told you hey this morning. And Mark's gonna, and now he says nah, and he's sitting back going, "Yeah." You never know, man. That's what's so cool about the internet and these chat rooms. From Googling your name. Yes, I did. We were on Skype with my daughter in Arizona until almost 2 o'clock this morning. I actually popped over right after to see if it was still on, and it was over. I really wanted to get on it, but he was doing a Fusion 360 tutorial, if I'm not mistaken. I probably wouldn't have stayed very long. As I told you before, if I model something or try to model something, it's going to be because I have to. I'm not very artistic. I'm maybe a little autistic, but not artistic at all. But I like printing and I like tinkering. I have designed a part. I designed a gear for my son-in-law's car. Or someday son-in-law, not son-in-law yet. So, and it works. So that was cool. But I do hate it that I missed Angus's stream. I wanted to jump in and say hello. And thank him for coming to my stream, which was awesome. Yeah, Robbie Mack, that's the thing. Too harsh on myself? Maybe so. But Robbie Mack, that's the thing. It's it don't take long in any type of 3D modeling software to get over my head. It just really doesn't take long. I grasp the concepts. I just don't have any. Yeah, I did. You want to see it? There it is. The supports were a nightmare. So I got a time lapse of me doing supports on it, and it was a nightmare, dude. It really was. Because I printed like so, and the entire thing, and it went up around the chamber. The entire trigger mechanism was full. It went up all around the handle. I just need to do this. Mark Mendoza's not a Stargate fan, guys. Not a Stargate fan. Really? Stargate Atlantis. Go watch it. You'll enjoy it, Mark Mendoza, if you're a sci-fi fan. Yeah, Brian, and I did that, and I also did a drawer slide for our drawers in our kitchen. You know, that's it's actually Stargate Atlantis, not SG-1. Yeah, go watch Stargate. First, you have to watch all, well, at least the first 9 seasons of Stargate SG-1, and then you have to go to and watch all of Stargate Atlantis. That's just the way it is. Just the way. Drawers or breeches? Well, that really depends, because drawers and breeches are 2 different things. Drawers go under your breeches. But no, the kitchen drawers, I did some slides for the kitchen drawers that were a print. Oh! Yeah, and actually, what, all 3 movies. 4 movies. I haven't watched Altered Carbon yet. I want to wait till, what season is it in? I think it's just 1 season though, right? Techno Geek? I think there's only 1 season of it. I've been missing Rover. Anybody heard from Rover the past couple of days? He don't get on my morning coffee much anymore. Not by me, Mark Mendoza. Some people like Stargate Universe. I don't think it ever got... It didn't get started good enough to be a great show for me. Yeah, he's not a new MK2 user. He's been using it for a while, but you're right. He is on Twitter at DHewlett. Take it easy, Ricky. Have a good day at work, buddy. Yeah, this thing's pretty. It's jamming pretty good. 8 hours of singing. Have fun with that. But I thought he had one before. I didn't think it was his first 3D printer. I thought he had a Mark II and then he got a new one, but I could be wrong. I watched some of his stuff, but you know, I don't follow everybody. I try. Calibration cuboid? No, it's not a calibration cuboid. It's a griffin statue. It may be, Brian, and you may be correct. I know he was excited, but I thought he bought one first as a whole unit, and then he bought the kit to put it together. That's what I thought. I may be wrong. Glenn's like his best buddy, so if Glenn's still on here, he could tell you. Him and DHewlett are like tight. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, like my dad always told me, don't get me to lying. That's going to be pretty, y'all. Chris Riley, you still working nights? Do you work a 223 schedule or something? I know when I worked at the Procter & Gamble plant. Is your 3D printed printer? It is PLA. No, I didn't, Brian. I did not. It is PLA. It has a couple of 3 ABS parts on it, but the majority of it is PLA. And sorry, the new head, the new Bowden head. When I changed the bed, I changed the Bowden head to the Mark IIs one, and it's PTG, which will probably get replaced before too long. But it's printing so good, I hate to touch it. You know how that works. Dude, we used to pull a 223 schedule, and we swapped day and night every time we went back. So you work 2 during the day, and then 2 at night, and then you're off for 3, and then you go back 2 during the day, 2 at night, or whatever. Yeah, it was a pain in the... You never got used to it at all. Oh, I got you, man. That sucks. Yeah. No, dude, I didn't do that for 30 years. It was killing my marriage. I was an a-hole, a very big a-hole. I don't know how she put up with me for the year and a half I did it. It depends on what the link is to. We don't allow Brian Vine porn in here. Oh, that sucks, Don. If it doesn't let you, Brian, let me know. 3D printer porn. Yeah, you can post 3D printer porn. Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to let you do it. So, for just a second. Alright, you should be able to post your link now, Brian. And then I'll make it so you can't. And what is that to? I hope I didn't ever turn you on. Man, that just sounded wrong. What is that to, Brian? Eulagram, okay. So you're promoting D. Hewlett's channel for him now. That's nice. Cool, Ken. Right, Ben? I hear you. I love that sound. How about y'all? Y'all just love that sound? I do. I never watched Automan in the 80s. I went back and tried to watch it and couldn't do it. What link, Ken? What do you want to paste? You want to paste a picture of your Delta in here? Go ahead. These came out of the ANET A8 is where I got those. Okay, cool. Alright, so Glenn's picture of his Delta is out there. I'm going to click it and we'll see how it looks. And I may swap over and show it to y'all. This is that's a pretty picture of the stand. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, I loved here. Y'all look at Ken's Delta. I liked Buck Rogers. I grew up watching Buck Rogers, and it was awesome. I tried to watch it the other day, and hell no. No, not no, but hell no. Just not gonna happen. Alright, so we all saw Glenn or Ken's Delta, which is awesome. Man, that's looking pretty good. The layers are looking good, so I can't complain. Now this is at a 0.15 layer height on this. Yeah, I watched Airwolf as well. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I went and I tried to watch Buck Rogers the other day. Actually, it's been, you know, probably about 6 or 8 months ago. And bitty 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 bitty. Hiya, Buck. Yeah, I get you. But yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good. Yeah, it's kind of like watching The Wall, man. You got to be in the zone. E3D dealers now. Yeah, I knew that the E3D were out there. I didn't know they had dealers. You know. Duck Dodgers. Yeah. Mel Blanc, rest in peace. Yeah, no doubt. Mel Blanc was a genius. You know, it's funny because how's the polyphobic novel? It's printing fantastically, man. I have to say. No, and there's no plastic on it whatsoever. It is completely clean. Completely clean. Glenn must have missed my comment earlier about D. Hewlett. Because he didn't pipe in and say, yeah, whatever. So, anyway, we are coming up on 2 hours. And I know that y'all love hanging out with me. But I'm beginning to think that the morning coffee, 2 hours is a good length of time. I've still got 20 in here. It is in fact printing, but it kind of tries to avoid the plastic, Brian Vines. It really does. It really does. I can't believe that y'all enjoy coming in here and listening to me talk. I actually got told yesterday on the printing that I was easy to understand. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. Tomorrow, 50. 50 what? But I got told yesterday that I was easy to understand. My English was easy to understand. I was like, mine? 50 muffins. No, actually, I'm starving, so I'm probably gonna go eat some food. We actually bought quite a bit of food last night. We had tacos. Thomas Sandlater in plain English. Probably so, Scott. Probably so. I'm not getting any breakfast tacos, man. It's almost my lunchtime. I eat lunch early, 11:30. So I've got about 30 minutes until lunch. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but it's gonna be lunch-ish, whatever it is. I actually got a new loaf of bread last night. I'll probably go fix me a roast beef and ham sandwich and grab a bag of chips and do that. Yeah, Brian, it's a little early for you. So 9:30 your time. Roast beast. Yeah, I actually noticed, and I apologize to Ken Hallebeck on Twitter, because I guess I was trying to put Hallebeck and Hasselhoff together when I said it on my mail thing Thursday. I said Hasselbeck, and I think that's a quarterback in the NFL. I don't watch NFL football very much, but I think Hasselbeck's a Chuck. All right, good job, Don. Hasselhoff. Yeah. But no, I did, and I apologize to him, because I screwed his name up in my video, and I hate when I do that. And I didn't catch it until I went back and watched the video. And I don't do that on all my videos. I hardly watch any of my videos. But I wanted to watch the mail thing one to see if it came across like I wanted it to. I enjoyed it. So maybe you will. Toasted peanut butter. Well, that's all peanut butter. All peanut butter is basically toasted. That actually sounds good though. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ooh. Yeah, I might do that for lunch. Might do that at lunch. So, Chick-fil-A. I'm not a Chick-fil-A fan. Fried PB&J? No, I have had that, Ken, and you are correct. That is pretty good. If the batter's good and it's fried correctly, that can be that's just killer. It's just like eating anything on a stick, man. No, I like mayonnaise and banana sandwiches. Turkey fillet? No. But yeah, Scott, I'm a mayonnaise and banana guy, not peanut butter and banana. Crystals is better than White Castle, Glenn. Get it through your thick skull. They don't steal half your meat. And the only thing that White Castle does is grill their onions. And you can actually ask for those at Crystals. Thank you very much. Yeah, I bet they do, Scott. I bet they do. Yeah, Kim, but you can eat 8 or 9 of them, so that size has no problem. Look, I'm gonna start disowning y'all. Miracle Whip. Oh, salad dressing on a sandwich? That's just dumb. I hate that. People go, oh yeah, I got mayonnaise, and they pull out Miracle Whip. That's not mayonnaise. Give me some eggs and some oil. I'll show you how to make mayonnaise. It don't take 5 minutes to make an aioli. I mean, damn, it ain't hard. And you ain't got to put all that sugar in it that they put in Miracle Whip. Jalapeno white. I don't like jalapeno peppers. Hellman's is good. Okay, I actually started to get some last night because I don't mind White Castle. I joked with Glenn about it. I don't really give a dang. I like the slider style. I like that type of hamburger. So we have Crystals down here. It's what I grew up on. So I always say Crystals is better. I had a bad experience at White Castle, my first one, and they were crap. The last one that I went to on our way back from Murph, it was good. They were good. Were they better than Crystals? No, not really. But about the same. I don't know what the tiny slices at CC's is. Now, I will say that they have a bacon and cheddar pizza that I like at CC's Pizza. Oh, my phone's ringing. Be right back.
Incoming call.
Oh, it's probably
Incoming call.
Okay. Love BLTs. Do we have Wendy's over there? Do we have Wendy's over where? Mark, where are you at? You said you're out in Arizona or something, right? Is that right? Yeah, that's true. But it's all you can eat, so why not? Oh, you're in California. Yeah, man. Yeah, we have Wendy's. The only thing we don't have Jack in the Box over here. We don't have Del Taco, which is a damn good thing. And we don't have Carl's Jr. We have Hardee's. I watched a story on that the other day. It's actually pretty cool how that worked out. Carl's Jr. had 600 stores in the West. They tried to move into the East, so they bought Hardee's and rebranded it. And they tried renaming it to Carl's Jr. That didn't work. People in the East wanted Hardee's. But when they bought Hardee's, they bought 3,000 stores. So they went from 600 stores to 4,200, 4,300 overnight. KFC's alright. I don't care what Del Taco has. I will never set foot in a Del Taco again. We tried it 3 different times, and all 3 times it was probably the worst tacos I ever put in my mouth. Ever. And I mean ever. And I probably ate some dirt tacos when I was a kid. And this print is coming along. I like it when a plan comes together. Where am I from? I'm from Florida, born and raised. Fuzzies. I never heard of Fuzzies. You're older than me, Zimmy. Popeyes is awesome, man. Their red beans and rice is it's not the best that I ever had, but for fast food, it's really good. And their shrimp po' boy is pretty good too. They're not my favorite chicken. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But Jack in the Box suck where? We don't have Jack in the Box over here, or at least that I know of. I will say this, Mark Mendoza. Yeah, we have actually, you know, good Mexican restaurants. Just fantastic Mexican food. But for go away, Scott. Nobody asked your opinion. For just jumping in and grabbing a taco, yeah, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. We don't have well, there are taco trucks in Tallahassee, but not where we live. We just got Taco Bell not even a year ago, 6 months ago in my town. That's right. Culver's is okay. A little pricey. We actually went to Culver's in Goshen, Indiana for the first time, and then we went in Gainesville last weekend, I think it was. There's no Taco Bells in Germany, or just no Taco Bells in Germany where you are? Culver's is just high price for me. I do like their burgers, but I tell you, there's a place down here called Relish that's got pretty good burgers. We don't have Taco Bueno either. Neither. We like Sonny's here in Florida, buddy. Sonny's Barbecue. No Smoky Bones nor Famous Dave's. We actually had a Famous Dave's in Tallahassee. It got closed down because it couldn't touch Sonny's. Costco? No, I'm a Sam's Club guy, not Costco. Mostly McDonald's. I do McDonald's every now and again. Okay, I'm glad you have Smoky Bones in Florida. I guarantee you it's not better than Sonny's. Because Sonny's is thebomb.com. I am printing a Griffin, Brian Vines. A Griffin statue that was scanned in. I didn't even look to see. Kansas City, you don't do you don't do barbecue at all in Kansas City. I don't know what you call that crap. Yeah, Sonny's is barbecue. I'm just messing with you, Scott. Kansas City barbecue it has its pluses. Texas barbecue has its pluses. Carolina barbecue has its pluses. I mean, it's, you know, it really depends on what you want on a given day. I'm not a dry rub type of guy. I like plenty of sauce on my stuff, and I like my sauces hot. I don't like the sweet. I don't like the golden. I don't like any of that. I like Sonny's barbecue. It depends on who makes it, Mark Mendoza. Well, there's no Florida barbecue. I mean, you know, you can't say that. To me, barbecue is putting stuff on a grill or on a smoker. Actually on a smoker for 12 or 14 hours. And then, you know, slathering some sauce on it once you're ready to eat it. I'm not a big fan of putting sauce on it and putting it back on the grill and letting it dry on there and all that stuff. I'm not really into all that. I'm into putting on your own dang sauce. What good barbecue are you talking about there, Glenn? Yeah, I get it, Scott. I understand that, you know, mom and pops, and there's a couple of mom and pops here that are even beat Sonny's, and there's a guy that stands on the roadside up here that has a smoker. He pulls up on the back of his truck. He cooks every day on it, and his $10 plate is hands down the best you can get around here. But for just going to a restaurant, Sonny's is the best. We have a place here in our town. We don't have a Sonny's in my town. I have to drive 35 miles to get to Sonny's. We have a place called Hammerknocker's Barbecue, because it's some good Hammerknockers. But it's good. It's good. It's a locally owned, you know, private joint, small. It's fantastic. But it's like saying, can you get good seafood in nowhere, Arkansas? Yes, you can. Hammerknockers. Not ham and nothing. Just Hammerknocker. Hold on, I'll spell it for you, because you seem to be slow. There you go. It's Hammerknockers. They may have a website. I don't know. But it's a little bit of joint here. And it's good. You know. There's good stuff all over the place. When I lived in Arkansas, I was working for Walmart. Y'all gonna keep me on here another 30 minutes, ain't you? There was a all-you-could-eat barbecue buffet that you could go to. Never heard of Skyline, but it was just in a house, and they had set it up for. We'll go till 11 o'clock Eastern, so 21 more minutes. We'll do that. We're done. Tyler, Texas. No. I lived in Texas one time. One time. Cincinnati chili. Is that a thing? I like my homemade chili better than any of it. I'm keeping you up. Yeah, go to bed. I lived in a little town called Hull Dayzetta. It was actually two towns they called one. I worked in Silsby making plywood. Then I went to work for Greenpeace, if you can believe it. Yeah, I hear you, Craig. I can't stand that. You've heard of Dayzetta. Really? Well, I lived in the Hull side of Hull Dayzetta. When I lived there wasn't very many people there, and there was only one little store. And that was that had one school. That's why they called it Hull Dayzetta, because the school was together. Nice little town, but I ain't lost nothing in Texas. Nothing at all. Don't even none of my exes live there. Matter of fact, my ex is no longer with us. Oh, I got you. I got you. You leaving, Ken? Okay. Take it easy, buddy. I probably may not be here. I don't want no blue ash chili. Oh, ash chili. I got you. Really? Mine's at 5%. It's been going for 50 minutes. We've had this Griffin going for 50 minutes. But the print quality is fantastic. And I hope that it continues to be so, because I really saved me Captain Keurig. No joke. No joke. I got to clean my Keurig out. It's getting slow in its old age. Both of these are printing out really well. I'm very happy. Yeah, no, the layer height is good. The print quality is good. Much better than it was when I took it to Murph and to the Jacksonville Makers Fair. I am so glad that I've done the improvements to this printed printer. It's actually printing a crap ton better. I may not mess with it at all. I may leave the hotbed cable. I need to do some cable. What layer height? Not what layer height. What layer height is 0.15? 0.15 layer height. It's the standard Prusa layer height. Can't fix perfection. I hear you, brother. Let me go out here. I want to see. I got to check something out here. I got a notification. Oh, the cheap 3D printer became a... You know what? I might have made it to 330 with that. I was at 329 last night, I believe. Go to my channel. I did. I hit 330 subs. 170 more people subscribe to me, guys. I'm giving away one of my personal collectible Star Trek ships. For every 500 people that subscribe to my channel, up until I run out. So I've probably got 50. So let's get me to 25,000 in a hurry. So 170, we will we will give another one away. And I hope we make it there. We, you know, if y'all want to and you can, let's see one what. Okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta lay this box down and get one out. God almighty. You're such a pain. Such a pain. And I don't know if y'all can't see this box. But let's pull one out here. What do I want to pull out? Oh, let's see. Let me see what this one is here. How about the original Enterprise? Y'all want to pull one out? Let me pull up the OBS so I can see what I'm doing. They come in a nice little box, like so. And they also come with, and this is not the one for this one because I'm not digging through, but they also come with a nice color magazine that tells you all about the ship, and and it also tells you what episodes or movies or whatever that it is in. So let's take it out. They've all been out of the box, so none of these have not been out of the box. But you take out the ship, and they're not super large, but they are pretty detailed. They are very nice, very nice. They are die cast, so they're decently heavy. Brian, I was just telling everybody I'm gonna have to shut down if you don't support me, and I mean you, not them, just you. But oh, I gotta get this out. Oh yeah, okay. So, and then they have a nice little base. Hold on. Got to get it out of the box. Yeah, I know, man. I done drank those. What the heck? I have a die-cast 1701D as well. But you got to get this right. I can't always remember how they go. That's not it. There it is. But they go in their nice little stands. And they'll sit there on your table and look very nice, or on your shelf or whatever. And I know you can't see it, but the light is shining through the nacelles. It's really nice. It really is nice. Really, really nice. Really nice stuff here. So these are what I'm going to give away, and I'm going to give away every one until I run out. And that's every 500 subscribers. And you know, I was talking about doing a push to 500 is what I had talked about doing. Hold on, I got to get this dang piece of plastic in here right so we can get it back in the box. Then I got to get it back in this other box. But I will show you, maybe if I can pick it up without dumping it over. I will show you that I do have a box full of them. And there are a bunch of them. Okay, so are we good or are we backwards? I think we're backwards. We are backwards. Put the plastic back in there straight. There we go. Then the ship fits right down in there and locks down in place. Yeah, and these will be really easy to ship. I don't think there'll be any damage. But I bought all of these as a subscription, so I was getting 2 of these a month, and I did it for a long time, for almost 2 years. I did this, and then there's some specials, and I'm not digging through here to get them out. There's some special ones in here. There are. Let me close this box back. Oh, I need to put this up on the wall, because that saying is always appropriate for me. See if I can get that to stand back up without dumping. Woohoo! Alright. I do have a plethora of die casts. Good morning, Gray. Why are you awake, dude? Oh, well, yeah, 3 hours. It's 7, almost 8 o'clock there, so cool. We'll tell you this. This is my words to live by. Except there should be an S word at the bottom that goes after that. So. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give all of those away. Cool, Sonic. Cool, man. You just missed all my Star Trek ships. I got those out and showing what I was going to give away every 500 subscribers until I run out. So it should give me, yeah, I'm baffling. Really, really, really baffling. But it should, oh, I hear you. That demon spawn that is my granddaughter. Yes. Yes. Revenge is so sweet. No, she's an angel. So I should be able to get to about 25,000 subscribers with giving away Star Trek ships. Y'all get the word out. Tell everybody to come my way. A little self-promotion. Or y'all promotion. Hey, y'all get Don to 200 subscribers, please. I know one of y'all on here hasn't subscribed. There's 20 of y'all on here, and I guarantee you one of you hadn't subscribed. So get him over to the 200 hunt right now. Thank you, Scalda. Or if you're going, I don't know. You said be right back. Y'all go over and y'all get him over the 200 hunt. There you go. Good job. Don, you're at 200, buddy. You're there. That's how this works. Hey, he properly used the word y'all. And he's not even from the South. He is part of the country zombies for sure. Hey, there's 20 of y'all. If you're not subscribed to Ben Craig 3D Printing Space, look him up on YouTube. Get there. Chris Riley was supposed to do that. See how easy that was? Tell him, go do it now. Ben's got some cool stuff he's printing out. Yeah, I wanted to be on his stuff here. Alright, look. If you see somebody that you don't subscribe to on here, go check out their stuff and subscribe if you want to. I don't even want people here that don't want to be subscribed. That's why I'm not doing, that's why I got talked out of doing the push to 500 giveaway. Instead of saying, once I get to 500, I'm going to give stuff away. So come join me. I want people to join me and get there and do it that way. That's what I want. That's right. Those mod powers there, Glenn, are they going to your head? Really? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Fun Kings, absolutely. Go watch his son. Don't pay no attention to the man behind the mirror or behind the curtain, who would be Glenn. Pay no attention to him. Xander's worth watching though, and Zach will be too once he's on there. And if Miss Grisella would get her channel, I'd watch it too. That's Xander's channel. That's not Glenn's channel. Brian just got a subscriber and he has no content. Woohoo! That's the way to do it. No, Glenn's absolutely welcome to promote himself on here. Absolutely. Now, he needs to promote me on his channel and tell all of his subscribers to come to me, because he's got like a gazillion or a bazillion, as we talked about earlier. Yeah, Brian, make a video, buddy. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'll tell you honestly, it takes a lot of work to be on YouTube. I mean, we're at almost 2.5 hours of my morning. Yeah, you did a little bit. You didn't tell all of your followers. You just said, you know, you might want to check him out. That's what I got on your channel. You might want to check him out. I think that's what I got. You might want to. Buddy, you know I'm joshing you. I don't. It's your channel. You do what you got to do. That's fine, Brian. I've got a drone here, and I would love to do drone videos, but I kind of pigeonholed myself for the because I have a 3DR Solo, and I enjoy flying the heck out of it, you know. So I don't know what Ricky Tanner's laughing at. Y'all know what? I'm about out of time. It says I got 6 minutes. A 450 size quad yourself. I don't know what that is. I hear you, Brian. Yeah, I kind of went and took all those away. I am so glad that I spent the $50 on the snowball. And I know it picks up a lot of stuff behind me, and you hear the printer. Yeah, I don't care. It's so much. I got the lavalier mic over here, and I may use it sometime, but it really depends on what I want to do. Yeah, the GoPro that I use for filming here is the GoPro that goes on my Solo. So guys, I may come back this afternoon and show off the Griffin and the dinosaur. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, that'll probably be finished about the same time. That one's at 12% and this one's at 9%, so this one will probably be done first, actually. Yeah. Do a video, try it out. He's painfully honest. That's if he doesn't give you the snowflake answer that you want. Glenn has a thing with either snowflake answer or non-snowflake answer. So you need to tell him now if you want honest or snowflake. Zimmy wants to see it in the morning. I can probably do that. That was to protect my feelings. Take it easy, Sonic. We'll see you around, buddy. Come back and see us. Sonic is the king of printing videos. Wow, Brian. That print is looking very good. Very, very good. I'm enjoying that. That's going to be enjoyable, I think. And that color's looking good too. Can't tell a lie. I've got 3 micro helicopters. They're over on a shelf in my old doghouse, which if my daughter didn't have all her stuff in it and my dad didn't have all his junk in it, would actually be my maker space, because they added a kitchen onto my grandmother's house, and it's the old kitchen, and it's got counter space, or it had counter space. It doesn't really have any anymore, but it's got space that I could actually set up and do really nice videos and have lots of room. Now I would have to run quite a bit of Cat 5, but I own a lot, so I could do that. Printer making funny noises here in my chair. But I don't know that I want to do. I don't want to do things other than 3D printing on my channel. But Brian, do your videos, man. It doesn't have to be a 3D channel. I mean, we do watch other things. Yeah. Matt Johnson, what's up? I ain't seen you talking. You just jump in here and start talking all of a sudden. Sweet, man. Love to see the country zombies. Do I got frogs in? Yeah, they ride little motorcycles and they run up behind you and rev their motor and run off. Never see them little bastards. Scald is back. Are you gone? Did we miss you? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, we did. Well, I will say this, cheap 3D printer, that's not quite true. Some people are just comfortable in front of a camera. I don't mind sitting here. And no, I don't picture my crowd naked. That's just nasty. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. Now, I will tell you that. I told Chris Riley this before his interview, and I don't know if I talked to Glenn about it or not, but it amazes me that anybody even shows up. It really does. It amazes me that any of you show up, and it's humbling that you show up. I mean, it really is. I hope that it's entertaining enough that you want to be here. And yeah, true. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. But I just, it really does. I don't want to say it warms my heart because y'all might think I'm all soft and crap. But it does. I mean, it really does. It gives you a good feeling that somebody wants to sit here and share some of your time with you. It's why I like doing the live stream thing. I did talk to Chris the other day. We talked about the view time because people are in and out. I mean, you see the number. They show up, they leave, they show up, they leave, which is awesome because they can come in the middle, and it doesn't take long to catch up. Our topics here are pretty simple because I'm pretty simple. I can't get complicated. But it is. It's really fun doing what we do. So, I enjoy talking with you. Country, what did James say? Country Mafia? I don't want to say Country Mafia. I like Country Zombies better. What did he put? I got to go back. I can't search that. I'm not very good at the searching thing. Because it was way up here. Oh, don't let me go back that far anyway. Wow, I didn't know that. I'll have to go back and look at it, what he said. Yeah, I saw that. That was cool of him. And I might do the same on another video. Don't know yet. I'm Country Bumpkins. No, that's a good song though. It really was a good song. If you ain't never heard that song, it's really good. Sad at the end. Fun King 3D is 1 week away from being 1 year old. Are you having a party on the channel, Glenn? Can I have some cake? I want some cake. I'll mail you a cake. Of course, it'll be in a box and you have to make it yourself. A 1 year giveaway. No. Sugar free? Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn it. I can tell you it's sugar free. Put you in a diabetic coma. Now, congratulations though on the 1 year. I ain't even looked to see. I think I've been doing this a month. 2 months maybe. I didn't really start doing anything until Murph. Country gangster. That's what he said. Country gangster. Nah. I don't know. That's alright. I still like Country Zombies better. Well, I don't even like that. Country Gangsters. Cool. Country Clan. There we go. What do you think about that? No. Well, maybe. We'll see. Hold on. Let me get there. No. I typed that. That didn't look good. Yeah, that's what I just said. I typed it out and didn't look good, so no, we're not doing that. No. We all have to wear kilts in the Country Clan. Yeah, but I would spell it with a K, and that's 1 K too many. That just doesn't sound right nor look good. We could call it the Country Kilts. No, that didn't work either. I do have a kilt. Told you that the other day. Matter of fact, I may wear it like Monday. Shut up, Glenn. I don't even want that like comment in here. No, I'm just kidding, Glenn. That's fine. Yeah, the Grand Wizard of the Country Clan. Yeah, that would go over like a lead balloon. Robbie Mac, really? Did you have to do that? Country Crew? That's okay. That's all right. We can do that. But still, though, the K's have got no. We'll do Country Gangsters or Country Gang or Country Cousins. Hey, we could do that, but it would be with K's instead of thing with the C's. I don't do the C's. It's Country with a K, buddy. Yeah, it's spelled like the redneck I am. Hooked on phonics. God dang it. Country Zombies is good. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, that way. No, not quite. It would be Kuntry. Here. And that looks too much like Country Kittens. Country Kazombies. Have a good lunch, Glenn. Thank you for being here, buddy. We'll see you around. I'll take you up on that barbecue one of these days. We're going to be in Orlando, not this weekend, but next weekend. Won't have any time to come see you, but we'll be there. Man, Brian, you're putting way too much thought into that. Y'all give Glenn a goodbye. I'm going to give it another 23 minutes. We'll do till 11:30 Eastern time, then I'm going to eat because I am hungry. Acronym expansions. Brian Vines, you're out. Have a good one, brother. Take care. Come back and see us sometime. Always welcome in the trailer home. Always. Take care, Scott. Take care, brother. Yeah, it's 7 over. The country club. That might work. That might work. Travis Tritt sang about that, didn't he? He's a member of a country club. Country music is what he loves. He drives an old Ford pickup truck. Love me some Travis Tritt back in the day, boy. I drive an old GMC pickup truck. It ain't a Ford. It would be a Ford if I'd found a Ford four-wheel drive antique like I bought this GMC. Country Club is good. You came up with a good one there. I like that. Come become a member of the Country Club. I might have to change my Country Zombie and get me a Country Club gift that I can put up for when people subscribe. That would be awesome. Anybody out there can find me one, that would be even better. Something I can put up for the Country Zombie thing. Country Club could be my Patreon. You're right. Should it be the $10 Patreon? Is that what it should be? You'll become a member of the Country Club on the $10? Or just the Patreon? Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll make Country Zombies subscribers, and Patreons will be members of the Country Club. That's a good idea. Sweet, Zimmy. I'm good with that. That's a good idea, Scalda. Yeah, just the Patreon as a whole. I think I will do that. I I need to actually work on my Patreon page, and I also need to work on the scrolling credits thing that I need to play. I don't know where I'm going to put that, but I also want to download the Streamlabs OBS and put on here, and see if I can get all of my scenes and stuff moved over, because if I can, I think it'll be a lot easier to set up. Actually, you know what, Matt Johnson, if we're going to do the largest crowd print, let's print a double wide. Because I really don't want to live in a single wide. But if we could print me a new house, that'd be awesome. I'd be good with that. I could get out of the trailer home. Actually, I mean, a new trailer home would be nice too. Wish I knew somebody that worked in the trailer home industry that could get me a really, really cheap one, like free. That would be awesome. This house is falling apart from the word go, buddy. Which is cool, you know, because we have such a problem here with people stealing stuff, that I make sure it looks like Redneckville outside too, believe you me. You couldn't look at my house and think that there was any computers in here whatsoever. I will tell you that. Which is awesome. Of course it does. Or just my flunkies. Let's just do flunky. Brain trust. Brain trust. Let's see. If we put all the brains together, can we hold them like this? I'm pretty sure the size of all of our brains. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. This print is coming along very nicely. And the layers and the print quality is fantastic. So I'm hoping that it turns out really good. We're going to lay it right next to that purple. Is friggin' awesome colored back there. I don't know if y'all can't even see that, but it is friggin' cool. If you only had a brain. Played the Scarecrow, did you? We're off to see the wizard. James Bird just woke up. Welcome to the country. Wait, no, you're not in the country club. We have changed it. And now if you become a Patreon, you are a member of the country club. So I'm going to have to change that. I really want to, I don't know if y'all have watched Tom's videos, but he gets that little diamond shape up at the bottom that does the message down there. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, I looked at some of that stuff, Ben. I actually was going to buy you a couple things. But right now, buddy, I'm strapped. We have some issues coming up with my daughter down at UF. They had an apartment. My someday son-in-law had an apartment already paid for. We had already gave her the money for that. The deposit, first month's rent, all that stuff was done. And then he decided he didn't want to move to Gainesville and move away from mom and daddy. So we lost all that money, and now she has no place to live come August. So we have to try to come up with the money to now buy her or get her another apartment by herself. So there's not even any splitting the fee. So yeah, we are in a world of crap right now. Just because it's going to be well over $1,000, $1,500 just to get an apartment secured, and I don't have that kind of money. So yeah, we're in a world of hurt right now. I don't know what the hell she's going to do, because he waited until after she could have said, hey, I want to stay in a dorm, and yeah, it just kind of screwed her over. So yeah, it pissed her off too. Yeah, it does. It really does suck. Really, really, really sucks. So we're in a world of hurt for sure right now. We'll make it. It's what we do. We make it, right? We will figure it out. Still hadn't heard any good news on the job front either. That's sucking. And I opened it up to nationwide. Just, you're still alive. Yeah, you're right, Ken. I wake up every day. And thank God for that. Or thank whoever you want to for that. Oh no, Ben. I understand, man. I understand how the world works. You know, I had a buddy of mine come up to me one time when I worked at Walmart. He said, "Hey, man, I need to know what your thoughts are. I've got an extra $12,000 sitting in my savings account. I don't know what to do with." I said, "You could give it to me." That wasn't his idea of what he wanted to do with it. But he was asking me for, like, you know, investment and stuff. I have never done investments. I own some Walmart stock because I work for Walmart. That's the, how far from Sarasota am I? Sarasota, that's just south of Tampa, ain't it? Or is that north of Tampa? Tell me. I'm geographically challenged. Especially when it comes to South Florida, because y'all run together. Hold on, let me see. I can pull it up. I can tell you in just a second. Sarasota. That is south of St. Petersburg. So you have to go around the bay, around Tampa Bay. So it looks like Tampa's about 4.5 hours from here. So probably about 6 hours. Needed drivers. A498. Yeah, right. I'm not a driver. I don't know. I don't even have a. I don't have a Class C or anything driver's license. No, I'll find a contract, dude. I mean, it's not that. I just don't want to have to be off for. Yeah, I bet, James. What did I think of the mini hang printer? I thought it was pretty cool. If you can build it for $29, dude, that's awesome. I'd have to see how that works out. I want to build a hang printer, but I don't want to build a hang printer for great prints. I want to build it for the learning and just the coolness of building it. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, that's too far for me. I could actually, you know, sign up for Uber and make Uber money in Tallahassee. So I actually could do that. I got my foot on the table, wiggling the camera. Alright guys, we got 12 minutes and then I'm going to go get some lunch. And then I got to take the dog to the vet because she's got bronchitis or something. Ah, that would be cool. But I did look into Uber and about time, Walter? About time what? About time what, Don? But I did look into Uber and you can make some decent money in Uber, especially in Tallahassee. I got a decent car. You know, I can run people back and forth to the airport, pick them up at the airport, and probably make $300 to $500 a week. Oh yeah, it's about that time. You're right. I got 12 minutes. Don't know what I'm gonna have today. Probably some fresh seafood. Today is Friday. Yeah, probably some fresh seafood. When I stop, thanks Jimmy for hanging out. Says I've got 17 hanging out now, and it just updated, so I guess that's about right. Yeah, this will be a 2.5 hours or 3 hour stream, a 3 hour freaking stream. Really, y'all kept me on here for 3 hours again. I enjoy talking to you guys though, man. I mean, it's awesome to me to just get to hang out and just have, you know, some talk. Calamari, that's not fresh seafood. I'm talking shrimp, scallops, grouper, mullet, flounder, What else we got? Redfish, something. Something. But I don't know. I probably won't. We went to Walmart last night and bought groceries. So I will probably go in there and get something to eat. We've got corn dogs. Might eat a corn dog. Probably a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a ham sandwich. Because that's what we got. 4,000 views. Oysters? Absolutely, brother. We actually live in the Apalachicola Bay. That's the basin that we live in. Some of the best oysters in the world come from here. Because we have so many freshwater rivers that come in. The salinity of the oysters is fantastic. They get nice and plump and juicy, and they're not too salty. They're awesome oysters that we have here. Actually, right down the road from me is Oyster Bay. And it's pretty much all oysters. So yeah, we have some of the best oysters in the world right here where I live. And that's, I'm not bragging. I mean, that's a thing. So, hey, if it dies, man, hook me up, Ben. No, I'm just kidding. Making you hungry for oysters. Well, I mean, it's something. I don't work in the oyster industry, but I'm actually proud of that. I mean, because they do. I mean, the oysters here, I've had them from other places. Matter of fact, we have an oyster bar here that has bins set up with oysters that come from different places. And the Apalachicola Bay oysters are hands down my favorite. Hands down my favorite oyster. Saltine cracker and Tabasco sauce. Oh my God. Straight out the shell, baby. I can chuck oysters faster than you eat them. I promise you that. Zimmy never had oysters. Just don't buy them in a can, brother. Go somewhere where they're... Thanks, Ben. I appreciate that. Would you get out of here, man? Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. But yeah, Zimmy, don't buy them in a can, brother. Go somewhere where they sell them fresh and eat a fresh one. Because canned oysters suck. We have a restaurant here that they do an item that's not even on the menu, and you go in and you order it, and it's a ribeye steak that you can get. You know, it's hand cut, so you get your own weight. You know, 12, 14, 16, whatever ounce. On top of that is shrimp, oysters, lump crab meat, and scallops that are all cooked in the steak juice. Oh my God, it is decadent and it will hurt you. I like raw oysters. I normally don't like them cooked at all. The menu item I was telling you about that's not a menu item, that to me was probably one of the best cooked oysters I've ever had. Now I've had oysters Rockefeller and all that stuff. I eat imitation crab meat. It's just a white fish, man, with some crab oil on it. So I can eat imitation crab. I don't mind that at all. I don't care for horseradish on them, but yeah, that's exactly right. Oysters on the half shell with some Tabasco and saltine crackers. Man, my dad was a fisherman when I was growing up, and we would actually go and sit on the oyster bar and pick them up out of the water and open them, and that would be our lunch. So yeah, some of the best oysters in the world from right here. That doesn't matter. 5-pound bucket full is a lot of damn oysters, but they sell them by the dozen. Yeah, I can understand that, the texture. I get it. But, oh yeah, no doubt. But I have to say, I mean, you know, it's like we always say, it may not be the best thing, but it'll make a turd. You're not going to go hungry. Snot. Yeah, if you're talking about raw oysters, I guess. But I will say that meal that I had at this restaurant here the other day is probably the best surf and turf meal I have ever had in my entire life. And I've lived here on the Gulf Coast for the majority of my life. So, Shrimps and lobsters. I can deal with that. Ken, these oysters here don't have pearls, so they're not pearl oysters. Every now and again you'll get one that had an irritation and made a pearl, but it's not something you're going to sell. Yeah, you will. Now I will tell you, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but you put it on a saltine cracker, lay that oyster on it, cover it in some hot sauce. I put the whole thing in my mouth. Just had a call from your client. What did you miss? Seafood. That's what you missed. We got 5 minutes. Guys, 5 minutes. And I am out of here in 5 minutes. Because I am making myself hungry just talking. And PB&J just doesn't seem like it's going to do it. But that's probably what I'm going to end up with. That is probably what I'm going to end up with. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, good. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Print speed multiplier 1000%. Actually, I tried on the Haribo back here to see how fast it would print, and anything above about 260, it doesn't increase the speed. It reaches the mechanical max of the speed that it can handle. So yeah, I tried that, but it didn't work. Zimmy, have a great one, buddy. We'll see you later. You'll have to excuse me for a second. I've got about 2 seconds worth of business I have to take care of. And we are going to do this really quickly. Have to put in my timesheet because that's just what I got to do. That's done. So let's go to the. I have to put it in twice. I love contract work. Make sure y'all can't see me typing here. Y'all can't see what I'm typing. All right, cool. What? Almost forgot my password. Hate it when that happens. This one don't take near as long. Yeah. Alright. Timesheets done. How did which rocket come out? Oh, you talking about mine? Well, actually, if you watch Fun King 3D, you can see it in the background. It turned out orange and blue, and I put the vinyl on it, and you can go back. I got the video on it, James Bird. Go back and fast forward through the rocket. It's actually all on there, and I did the vinyl, I think, in the second one, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure. I might have done it all in one. I can't remember. I know it's 11 hours, but you can fast forward. It turned out really good. I put vinyl on the side, said Go Gators and Kuntry 3D, and then used a heat gun to sink it into the layer lines, and it turned out really good. It really did. Alright guys, I got 1 minute. Y'all say your goodbyes. We're going to get on out of here because it's 11:30 and I'm hungry. And I really want to go eat. So either I will do this afternoon and you'll get an alert if you're subscribed and rang the bell. Cheap 3D printer, appreciate you popping that out. Seth, isn't it? I think it's Seth. Thank you for for subbing. I appreciate that. Remember, y'all send me something in the mail. Address is down below. Self-addressed stamped envelope to get stickers. I also need to add to my wish list a sticker printer. Woo! Man, that's almost the wrong word to put in there. Mike can't type this morning. Read that comment, Mike. See what you think about it. In the morning, please, Emmy. I get you. I get you. And that may be the case because it's Friday and I want to take my wife out to eat. You know, that type of thing. So. But guys, y'all have a great day. And I'm going to get out of here. That's a 3-hour stream. So we're going to go in a 5, 4, 3, 2,